So a lot of people don't act natural on camera. It's kind of freaky when you think everyone that you know is going to be judging or watching everything you do. I don't like the shirt I'm wearing. Things will happen like that. But if it does happen, don't worry, because you don't need to change anything. The things that I wanted to do last year, I actually fell into a pit of depression. Maybe it's the weather, we don't get along without having sun. It's been a little bit like me, and you've been really depressed recently. There's some things that we're going to be able to do in the new year. I'm not going to do what I did last year and lie in bed. It's like a monster, it will eat you.
I've got Game of Thrones on. Why don't you watch Lost and be confused?
No bed. I won't.
Lying here for days and forget about your dreams. Why would you want to do creative things for the year when you can lie in me and watch other people create?
No, I remember the reason why I came up here.
Come on, Matt.
I'm gonna go and get a lie. Ding! Tastes like Scott Pilgrim. We'll just consume you. Couldn't make anything work this morning. The phone that I'm using now to record this video on isn't on a tripod, and this is actually what I propped my phone on to do the whole vlog. At the beginning I was like, oh, I don't have anything to hold my camera in the right place, and then I just went, right, I'm not letting this stop me. This is a barrier, it needs to be broken. You're going to have things that you've got to push through, you're going to have trials and tribulation. You can ignore them, or you can just try and push the hell through them. Creative, make something. If it's just having a go at that boss that you've always wanted to, probably don't do that, because you might lose your job. And this year I do have a list of things. I'm probably going to post it right now, and you're going to see my list. And it's gonna be stuff that I want to have done by the end of next year, because last year I didn't really do much. One of my goals on the list, just making someone feel good about themselves every single day. Not hard, is it? Go compliment one person out on the street. It's only gonna make you feel better, maybe release some endorphins. The video is gonna be called Depression. It should be called Getting Out of Depression. It's just a nasty thing, and all your friends and family are there for you, especially when they are. It's so hard for them to understand what you're going through, and it's like this blue, this damn dark. You can't get out of it, and it's so hard to explain because it's just your own little box, and that little box is just imaginary. It's psychological. This has never been set. There's no good guys and no bad guys. You can watch every single pre-designed package ever made, and you could like love it. You could. I mean, I did. Game of Thrones, whole seasons, Firefly. Oh my god, the life that is out there and waiting for you is just so unique and different because you can't read it. It hasn't got that pre-designated thing. If you're like me as well, and half the stuff that comes out your mouth, you say it before you realise where the end of the sentence is going to lead you, but sometimes it's amazing and sometimes it's not, then don't worry, just keep saying random crap, because if you filter too much of your brain, are you really you? It's just like a horrible circle. You get caught into yourself again and you don't want to say anything. Don't do any of that. Just say what you say anyway, because what's the worst that can happen? Like, you've said it, you've put it out in the open. If it's your honest opinion, especially, at least you've said it. There's nothing worse than someone who wants to say that thing and then they can't because they feel like society or pressures or anything's just like crushing them into a box. It's another construct we've made. No, it's not really there in our ideas, it's in our ideology. It's been put there by many other people before us. I'm going to this year try my hardest just encapsulate everything that I would want to be in a person if I was looking at me for a film. If I thought there was a film editor making me jump around the screen, then I'd want to be this. When I was a kid, I wanted to go to France with the girl I love. Only if I tell the universe via my actions, via my words, via my videos, what I want, then it can happen. If I just keep it all inside and I just lie in bed all day and watch DVDs, it's not gonna come true. But I will see the Eiffel Tower. It's gonna happen. Get myself out of bed. This jump shot thing, it was just to make it more active, fun, and I just enjoy it. I'm jumping around my room and changing shirts, you know, it's just, it's all just a laugh. It's just life.
Come on, Matt, come to bed.